We see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
The Bouaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bouaka because of his title. Make it comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest, we went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're a footballer.
Yeah.
A football the very country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Johnson because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the board do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me.
Connections then you not get it.
Yeah, no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders they need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development
Yeah.
in the West. He
Yeah.
does not have that contact. The Senate set a trap for boycott.
Okay.
Because when we are wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from body to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with knowledge.
Wherever you are, it's great joining us here tonight on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God. We are here beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there with God. Remember, all things are possible. So we're going to work together for the good of our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we'll continue to be firm on what we do, what we know, that we know how to do best. So we're here together. We are still grateful to the Almighty God. And yeah, Roosevelt two guys asking what I still remember in Michael School. My brother, that's my alma mater. You know that the place I came up now. So how will I not remember the place? There's no history of mine in terms of education that does not start with that place. So we want to say thanks to all of you for joining us again. Today is Wednesday, midweek edition of the show is what we are on now. God for everything. And we thank him so much for all he's doing for us. So very shortly, remembered the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, and did address the nation in relation to what's happening in Foya. And since we have been following it and knowing the events that have been unfolding, the honor is upon us, out of patriotism, out of nationalism, and out of ethics. And to hear the President of the Republic of Liberia, because they said he just spoke on state broadcaster, ELBC. So out of professionalism, out of ethics, out of love for country, and patriotism, nationalism, and whatever you may think about, yeah, we have to listen to the President. So we're about to play the piece for the President, the one that he just did on LBS. It was posted on the eMansion page, so we had to crop it from there, and I download it, or we had to download it from there, so that we give you an opportunity to listen to your president, whether you like him or not. He is the President of the Republic of Liberia, and whatever he says is very important to inform us as to what position the government is taking in the wake of all these things that are happening. So it's upon us to honor that national duty, and to share with you that which it is. So we'll now give you an opportunity to listen to the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai. Your professor is back. So, folks, it's good that we are back, especially online. For those of you offline, we've been on with you. So it's good that we are back, especially for those of you online. Yeah, we are now back. So we're going to continue from here. So I will now play the voice of, I will now play the video for those of you online, and those of you offline, yeah, you'll be able to listen to the voice of your president, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, and as he just spoke to the nation in relation to the situation in Lofa, his native Lofa, and that's what it is. So let me just share with you what it is now that we have it now. Sorry for the disturbance. Sorry for the abrupt interruption in our broadcast tonight. Sorry about that. We will still make amends, as we are noted for doing. So we'll still make amends. So let's now listen to the president. Let's hear him out on what he has to say in relation to these things. So these things are not what I want to get. Let's be able to hear the president out. Like I said, is very, very essential. I don't know what kind of thing they also. I don't care about these things. Okay.
It is.
No, a national anthem is playing.
My fellow Liberians, I address you today regarding the situation along our border with the Republic of Guinea. As President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia, it is my duty to keep the Liberian people informed and to assure you that the peace and security of our nation remain my top priorities. In recent days, concerns have emerged as a result of development along parts of our shared border in the Salamba area, Foya District, Lufa County. These developments have understandably attracted not only our attention of our citizens living in the border community, but also being sensitive to the opinion of wider Liberian public. I want to assure the Liberian people that our government has been fully engaged and is responsibly managing the situation with calm and determination. From the very outset, the government of Liberia took immediate steps to de-escalate the situation by addressing it through peaceful diplomatic means. We have engaged directly with the government of Guinea to establish diplomatic channels. In addition, we have worked closely with our sister Republic of Sierra Leone within the framework of the Mana River Union to ensure a dialogue and cooperation guide our actions. Following games, the leaders of Liberia have reaffirmed our collective commitment to peace and stability along our shared borders. Through this understanding, all parties have agreed to work towards restoring the status quo and ensuring that our border communities continue to live in peace and uphold mutual respect and trust. I am encouraged that the government of Guinea has issued instruction for its forces to return to their previous positions along the border. This is an important step toward de-escalation and demonstrate a shared recognition that peace and stability must always guide our action. At the same time, Our security institutions, including the armed forces of Liberia, the Liberia National Police, and other joint security agencies, remain vigilant and professional in carrying out their duties. They are working closely with the local authorities and communities to maintain calm while the diplomatic efforts continue. I also wish to express my appreciation to the regional and international partners who have reached out in recent days to encourage restraint and peaceful engagement. Friends of Liberia across Africa and around the world, including leaders within the Economic Community of West African States, the AU, and other international partners, have conveyed their support for a peaceful resolution of the situation. Their messages of encouragement and solidarity and dialogue. Let me be clear to every Liberian. Our pursuit of peaceful resolution is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of strength. It is easy to fight, break down, and destroy. As our own journey has taught us, it is more difficult to recover and build. That is why the government is exploring every available avenue to resolve this matter peacefully. We will continue to rely on diplomacy, dialogue, and the mechanisms of regional cooperation to ensure that this issue is addressed responsibly and without conflict. Liberia has always been a nation that stands firmly for peace. Throughout our history, we have maintained cordial relations with our neighbors and have consistently chosen cooperation over confrontation. People of our three borders countries share deep cultural, family, and economic ties that must always be preserved. Liberia has not only maintained peace within its own borders, but has also played a significant role in helping to bring peace to other nations. From our contribution to the Regional Peace Initiative to our active participation in international peacekeeping missions, Liberia has demonstrated that our country believes strongly in peaceful resolution to disputes. Today, as we manage this situation, we remain guided by those same principles. My fellow Liberians, while we understand and are encouraged by the deep demonstration of patriotism and unity, I call upon all citizens, especially those residing in our border community, to remain calm and law-abiding. I also urge our people to avoid spreading unverified information or rumors that may cause unnecessary anxiety. Let us allow our security authorities and diplomatic channels to do their work. Liberia is a peaceful nation, and the peace we enjoy today is the result of our collective sacrifice, reconciliation, and deep determination to reverse the past after many years of hardship. That peace is precious, and this government will do everything within its power to protect and preserve it. Let us remain confident, remain united, and remain committed to the values that define us as a nation. May God continue to bless Liberia and keep our nation in peace.
Okay, now your president there. Thank you so much. Everything I heard from this old man here is about peace, peace, peace. The security people, they must be professional. They will not make the Guinea people first. The city, I can't call up the thing just now. I just saved the summary. I will just open the line shortly because we have important things to talk about. That one thing, but yeah, that man who was there say he was telling the superintendent say, "You're please don't let it portray from all." You have listened to your president. So if you were ever thinking that Liberia will recapture anywhere, you just don't hear here for nothing. Everything the president is saying here with Guinean troops, foreign troops on our soil, according to what you're saying, if they are on our soil, people say everything at peace will maintain peace, will do whatever it is. He even warned an officer there say they shouldn't provoke the people, they must lead the people, they must just be like that. Nobody, they must be professional in their way they behave. Now why your father just said just not nothing else. Will maintain peace, 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 peace. As though Joseph Boakai, is very peaceful. As though Joseph Boakai, is a peaceful man. In the Liberia, you're not peaceful. Now, because somebody can flog you, then you say peace. You see, this is where you know it, right? This man has carried war to the doorsteps of Wia since he became president. He carried war. All his attitudes are all undermining peace. All Joseph Boakai conducts, it undermines peace and stability in this country. Removing people from tenure positions, sacking people who are associated with the CDC, to denying the president of the Republic of Liberia, the former president, and the areas that he could use, going after people, chasing after the CDC headquarters, breaking down everything. But today now, because he own a real powerful man, I come to be now, and he say, I'm ready for peace. But when it comes to him doing other things, to people, he didn't care about peace. That because Guinea is ground standing, and say we're here for peace. That your peace will be here for. You in Liberia, you're not peaceful. That also you won't carry peace. Let me leave it with you. That why your president say I won't say anything else inside. Because quickly I get my important thing to say. There's nothing in this thing other than what we said. So you'll get 10 minutes at 9 o'clock, 9:15. I will pick up straight. Why it is what it is. So let's just get to the lines and interact with you. Now, why your president say, yeah, you're finished listening to your president. I won't say anything inside again before you say I put my own thing there. Everything you say here, that hey, yeah. So that's life. So let's leave it. Hello, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
I'm happy to join you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, confused.
Jesus.
Confused. You don't know how to do. You don't get cool at fast. Nothing is here. They said the peace started. What you were thinking when you were sleeping? You were sleeping first before you think about doing something, and you can carry him to Guinea or whatsoever. You know something on it? No, Eddie. I swear to God, that's what I kidding myself. I just enjoy you, Eddie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. The man who you got there, you can say peace. You like peace?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
You got a man that say.
What about you?
Hey, you want to get peace here? You take it how we get peace? You go see the two how my big they want peace? You want not to have that? We don't not to. It's too big for you to be live say you want peace. You prepare yourself. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you so much. JMB, just say you're not even Guinea. Just say I'm scared. Oh, hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I think Eddie was in where? Thank you very much for the show. This is Carl Abraham.
Carl, go on.
I find a conversation from Carl.
All right.
Thank you very much for always making effort to come on the platform to get the Liberian people the information they need. But everyone I want to say, Eddie, this project for every one of us, right? The best thing we can do, let's pray for peace. Because when working in the project, they will not be picking between United Party and CDC.
You're right, AB. AB, the issue is, my brother, If you love peace, your peace must be in your home first before outside of. But you can beat all your children at home. You get ready, you cussing your wife, you beating her. Then when somebody come outside with power to beat you now, you say, I offer peace. What the rationale in that? The peace will start from home. They say charity begins at own hands abroad. But you don't have peace home.
Yeah, so when somebody comes to the house and disgracing one baby person kill you, that who will feed it?
Hey, man, I'm asking you a question. You can be your people who you rude.
Your children will feed it.
No, listen, let's ask the question of Ebi. I get your point. I agree with you 100%, my brother. I am saying they say he who preaches equity must come with clean hands. Do you know why they always say that?
Ebi, what I'm trying to tell you, brother.
Yeah.
Come on, when something happens,
no, I agree. If Waka challenge, if Waka challenge is getting down, they can't do all right of us.
Yeah. Waka tomorrow when Waka they can sleep for your
you're not getting my point. I am saying we agree, but we shouldn't be preaching peace when we know that we are challenged. We should preach peace.
Okay,
thank you so much. Let me get off you. Sit down. You don't understand me. So what's the issue? I'm not saying it's bad, right? But I'm saying the peace you start from within. You can be rude home, and then you beating everybody there. And then when somebody come from outside, they want to flock you, and then you say, "Me, I get off for peace." What a logic in that? Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm sure Dr. Tony for the Sunshine of West Point.
Let's hear from you, Chief.
You think Tabura locates me there?
That one not true.
Tabura locates me there. Well, all the funny name you been bringing the country and to the Jerkamo Guinea. Yeah. After Guinea want to prove yourself, anyone making more. We only have to the people here because of their own dog in the country. But Tabuno, Jesus Bola, no one you carry that put in the head. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me grab lawmakers, flocking them, beating people all over the place here, as though you're some kind of man who very strong. Now, real strength come to prove it, and they say, I get peace. You're not meeting a peace. You're not word to war peace. That only peace, another will weak. That no peace. Look at that kind of thing. You, I beg you. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Teacher Life.
Let's see how you from you, my brother.
Thank you for having me, Teacher Life. My name is Victor P. Cabo, Commander New Sergeant Plea. I'm following your broadcast to be precise, Patrick Dakuta.
Yeah, please go on quickly, my brother. You got to be brief.
Eddie, where Uncle Joe is seen, Uncle Joe is a threat. I want Uncle Joe, so you who during the election time was talking about he will put people on Murabah 4433 to come and create trouble into our country.
Mm-hmm.
These are the people that I expect Joseph Nima brought up, but now supposed to be taking the goal at the border there to protect our borderland. And today he come here talking about peace. They say time for war, he prepare for peace. Time for peace, he prepare for war. You need to prepare for war. They already declare war on you. They look at you as a general country that you have a bunch of schoolboys that you take to peace soldier. They don't have fear for you. They can do anything they wish to do to Ladura. They keep the Ladura and put one of the citizens from here and carry the citizen, and you never did anything. Uncle Joe, if you don't ever leave the crew message, you're better to our team. Baby, have a good and godly working day.
Thank you, my brother. What am I going to say? I say, you think we don't know? We know it. But the men have been violent in this country. A judge we have a violent mentality. There's no peace in this country. I want you to get sense. You think a judge we have a real violent man in this country, tell that they get peace in the country? You know that war Waka declared on whole political party. That was a war. You don't target people like that war. I don't see nothing that you can open your mouth. You can talk about her. That time you see your president weak like that. What do you call it? How are you doing?
Hello. Yes. I'm good. Good morning, Ebi. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Good. Serious. What did Waka say?
He said peace. So peace. We need peace.
I didn't hear one word out of that old man mouth. One word. Everything you were just chewing your tongue. That today Waka want to talk. When president we are in power or when Bobo president. All this stuff. Waka have said anything. That's not peace. Now today you want peace? He brought everything down to president. We are look at him and told you say you did it, man. Every morning you cause problem. 2 different times, president. We are going to crash down there. Now today he want peace. When you stood out in the election and said when you now win the election, he will bring the whole Ladura down. Now today he want peace.
Yeah, today you talk about peace.
Now today he want peace. Scary cat.
Saturday you want peace? Where is Daniel Sando? Where is he? He was set up the conference and we are today we get here one word from them. Then they thank you. Now you're talking. I'll stay right there. Thank you. So I didn't want to.
Yeah, really. And how are you doing?
Yeah, no, my yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is Edmond.
Edmond, please go ahead. Okay. Edmond, I think I'll skip on you and then get on to the next caller, please, quickly, because I don't have time. Yeah, I told you I only have about 9:15. I'll be getting on to our next topic. And what are you doing? Quickly, just to talk about what the president said. Peace. And we are saying this. When we're saying things here, we're not saying it because we are insensitive to peace. No, we are saying the man who is preaching peace, at what point is he preaching peace? Is it because he's been threatened and his leadership has been challenged? That's when he knows peace. When in this country, he has brought war to the doorsteps of Wia and hide people to the extent that people get one order from Wia and then you find people in the street. The police. Y'all do that thing, man. Let me not hear you people, man. Y'all stop that thing, man, my brother. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please. Hello, your name? Hello? Are you there? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. You have to call back. Yeah, there's a problem. The way I hang the stuff, I think there's a problem with it. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, AB.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Chief.
Yeah, I'm in Manabu with a junior and I do join you for joining my guest.
Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah. You know, it's really disgraceful to hear our poor baby talking like this. It's really disgraceful. It's sad that you're in a country where peaceful citizens that went to protest, you will send police. Actually, my attention has been drawn to the police people that can go and beat on peaceful citizens. You see a gas on them.
Yeah.
You see dead people in this country and now you're talking about peace? Are you peaceful? Why can't you say the same police people now that can do all of these things to the border and to go and go and defend your land? But now you're talking about peace? You're talking about peace? What you said, or the same police people go and break down the party record of CDC. And today you know about peace? You know, it's a shame. We know all these things and they are doing it and they are things.
But if they give me our land, yeah. They might even give me our land all for pickup. For pickup. They might be selling our land.
Yeah, we know that make it a land for pickup.
For pickup business.
You know that thing. You can say, I told you, come talk about you want peace. Hey, go away, man.
Thank you. What kind of that song? I can have peace, people. Talk about what thing about Bola and Tina. You came from Guinea. You still talking about we stay pursuing diplomatic means. So the meeting you went for down there, what kind of means? Then you come back. You still talking about we stay pursuing diplomatic means. They got to talk about peace. You look at peaceful, oh man. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, AB. Good evening.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
From my resident.
Yeah.
On Front Street.
Yeah.
So AB, it is so sad to hear our president was there talking about peace. During the 2023 election, he was saying that if he does not win the election, Labron will go back to war. It's so surprising. When you look at the way he's not a peaceman. George will, what trouble he denied George will play almost crash. So, Mr. Brother should not come and cajole us. On now to 2028, you will get the no power has left his hand. CDC will come back to the presidency. George Manuel Weah is the next president of the Republic of Liberia, 2029, moving forward. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Your president is just a threat. Because if the Papa had just said today and say, I hereby order our military men to move, the next day you are coming to see that Tomoya ball coming to say a helicopter to just take Joseph Boakai from rehab. In fact, but tonight, tomorrow morning, we're going to say, where is our president? They were coming to eject him from there and carry him. You see, because he's afraid, the fear is there. Our military men can go out, but for a cause. They know what is happening at that border. Boakai knows what's happening down there. That's why he will not jump there to go for, and let you know you lazy already. You don't have any position to stand on. How will you go for it? You know you're wrong. How will you go for it? But you don't want to tell your citizens what really going on. So as a result, you say, I don't want to fight with that because I picked that last. Something on A for which you don't want to fight. Every human being can be tempted in this manner, especially after you people have met in Conakry and you came from there, the kind of thing happening. You have exhausted every other means. You try your best. You have tried your best. This is not what it is. You're agreed on terms. You are taking pictures and flying around with pictures here. It's an affront. It's a disgrace to you that your citizens have no confidence. You heard a young man in Lofa County yesterday telling the superintendent, he said, you don't sit down here for the people to take the player from us. That was a young man's plea. And people are now homeless. The superintendent himself said, nobody will go to school in that place again. Nobody. Joseph Walker is sitting down and telling us now peace. Don't see, this is a question, right? Does he resemble somebody who's supposed to be preaching peace? They say he who comes with equity must come with clean hands. Is Walker hands very clean? Does he have a peaceful hand? To the extent that when George Weah turned over power to him peacefully, because he's very well unpeaceful, he did not acknowledge it as a peace gesture. He said he wanted to cheat election, he wanted to what they call, they wanted to steal election. So we took it from them. That means George Weah did not give it peacefully. Walker remained angry and continued to descend on George Weah even up to present. Now, you don't want talking about peace today. We're talking about that. And you can sit down and say, Joseph Boga, you just tell them what I kind of go and protect his own. Your thing was scared. You know the one that they fought. You know the kind of road pull that up. We pass around and play here and there. That God stay. You ever expected pull that AB to be sitting here today? I am not saying you're gonna be talking here and there. God can protect his own. We're not scared. Let me tell you now. I think I'm gonna be talking here too. Scared. How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, how are you,
sir? How are you?
Yeah, please go on. Let's listen to you. I'm fine.
Yeah, like the party saying, the party already gave our land. Oh, why would the citizen waiting to see what you say? Then talking that kind of thing, they say, we just don't want diplomacy. What kind of diplomacy is people too low on their head, crossing the river. Then talking about diplomacy? What kind of old man this do? I mean, you know, even work to represent the country. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. You know, even work. People taking your land, then talking about diplomacy. What is diplomacy? You're talking about? We need force. People need to see force. The first time it happened, see the force from Lofa there, how the people run away. So they need a little force. They ain't talking about diplomacy. It is simple as except for him taking himself from here and went to the picking who did something to him. Little boy. The boy even made him to wait there. I saw the video. Made him to wait there over 2 hours before the boy can come to them.
Yeah.
You see the kind of thing, what party just there will be shame and disgrace to the country, so taking our land. So that's it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. And 9:15, yeah, your comments. 9:15, we get on our important topic. Yeah, they want that going on now. You forget about our whole Guinea Border business. And what are you doing? You just forget about it now.
Yeah, good evening, Heavy.
Yeah.
My name is Abdullah Kuma calling from Lokunta.
Go ahead, Abdullah.
Yeah, bro, Heavy. No, even our internal class, a lot of forget about here. But we are thinking about the one that coming from across the border coming to us. Why did the party could not tell us today what were the cause for the incident that going on? What the cause? But he just talking about peace. Why were the cause for people coming and taking our land for him to explain to the Liberian people? He could not do that because of their company that they carry over there to play money for their own self.
They want to tell the truth. When you're talking about your peace business with them, but you know they're wrong. Something wrong somewhere. You know they're wrong. But you want to say the truth, you got to talk about that peace business.
You got to tell the Liberian people what the cause of what happened. You can't just come and tell peace. You can't tell what happened. Thank you, AB.
You're most welcome. El, what are you doing? Let's hear from you, Chief, quickly.
AB, thank you so much for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, AB, Joseph Boga has shot himself in the legs. On the onset of him releasing that Guinean midnight and turning him over to Guinea,
yeah,
he lost his respect.
You're right.
Guinea do never entrust him. Never will he be trusted again. So Jomoya will look at him like he's a traitor. He cannot hold to protect anything. He's a violator of laws. Therefore, on this ground, you will not take it lightly with him.
You're right. The man knows his lawless history. The man said that man have yeah.
You see, it was based on that company that Wemo Pay received the larger he received.
The former internal affairs, the former lands mines minister.
Yes, because he refused to grant them the certificates.
The one that SAG Wemo Pay for?
Yeah.
You getting me somewhere? Somebody said something like that, inclusive as well as the ArcelorMittal deal and all those things.
See, So from that note, and that dismissal was pushed by the Internal Affairs Minister.
Francis Yemane,
because he said that he was told the same way he did with the Ministry of Transport issue, that just what? He'd like taking unilateral decisions.
Wow. Thanks. I appreciate that, my brother. And what are you doing? We'll get a little time to discuss this and be gone to the next topic. And what are you doing?
Yeah, hello, Eddie.
Yeah, please go on. Let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, it's Stephen Ghana Stefan on Lion. Yeah.
Let's hear from you.
That program, man, is very local program with a talking. Look at peaceful man. That man is not a peaceful man. That's for nobody here. That this consumer man, breaking our party record is a peace. After you are breaking our party record, after you are finished stopping our president for using a VIP loan, you have forgotten. That is a peace you are controlling. You may not fool oil, man. If I were talking just on raffle and water, they can be looking stifle. You may not fool oil. Thank you, man.
Right, thank you. Let's hear from you the next caller quickly. This old man is a complete disappointment. I don't know why. Hello? This is when you know what real true leadership is. Hello, how you doing? Boga came from there with pictures. You can see you people flying with his school here. The man know about diplomacy. You feel it on the other diplomacy can talk what they got. You want to go. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing, my dear brother?
Yeah, fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Okay, Chief, this is your rock, man. Moses.
Moses, let's hear from you.
It can be difficult, but thank God I'm on your land today.
Okay.
I always monitoring you.
Okay.
But Eddie, I'm so surprised that Boga is pushing peace. When our former president was coming from Europe, in France, when he sent the EFL, the PSU, the ERU.
Oh, yeah. At the airport. Yes, you're right. Far remember. Mm-hmm.
So, let me tell you something. The cases from 7, they are very wicked there at the Timini. And Boga is a cases from 7, and the guy at Timini, the Timini, the guy that kind of relationship with the Mene. So, I'm so surprised today about peace. What kind of peace in discussing? Oh, because now you want the Muya. Look, let me tell you, our country, the level that our country has reached, we need to pray to God. Boga is about to work in the country. And let me tell you something, the next thing that will come, maybe it will surprise you, it will be the people from Aragos. Because now Boga is discussing a terrible deal with them now, I will speak. So we need to pray for our country. We need to pray. You know the reason why the African president did not go there? Because the first time he can remember when he took over, he went for a legislative issue. Yeah. Did you ever see Ouattara go close to that, baby? Because Ouattara knew that man from 2 times. Let me tell you. When we tell our brother, we say the puncher and the people will pull like girl, it will take God. But like brother will be resurrected. They say the lie. You see what we are now? They are not telling for the truth. But our people are throwing low on our head. The 1990, the whole what did it? I win up on the rope.
We are all the talking you're talking here. We hearing reports that the people reaching in for you now. The people just taking all the land now. No Guinea people that just taking the land, they reaching for you and all.
And that's small thing we need to pray to God that God will see the dunya. Yeah, our former president using influence on Ibrahim Makuso Makunga talk to him. Let it quiet down. Because we're gonna be suffering. We look about food to eat, we not get food to eat, then we think about war. Our people who have been homeless, and our homeless is just keep on the back.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, right?
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, is it every the iron can call iron?
I know.
I mean, everyone is thinking RG now. All when it's yes, when it's over, I tell men that anything to make me boom, the big children care. What are you thinking RG?
I mean, I will step anywhere outside of Moscow, send it to me. And yet, the same Jassy woman kids that the team focusing on. That may want to go down.
But let me tell you, every year, do me show all the whole. Let me tell you, everything. I want to move Africa. Look, do me show all the whole. And I hope everyone continue to press on our show that do me show. And then to the now president, we will come out to the president. Let me tell you every tonight. Thank you for the opportunity.
This time, Opa. When the security man come here, say, "Will tell you, do we have coming?" Yes, your friend. You know, disgraceful the citizen. It's bad for us that we have not bothered to stand for us and give us hope in these kind of times. We don't tell us, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. And why are you doing?
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
This is all people calling from Opa City. Every day this is why it's not good when you appoint people in government, it should be myself and I. You see, the problem that in Lopana, it was only one man problem, but it began like all Liberians' problem. This is what we always tell Liberians. When you are appointed in government, it's not good to be too greedy for power. It's always good to give peace a chance. Look at one man, very company, because the former land and mine minister refused to sign a document. It's disgracing. Now they have big problems with the Liberians. You see, they have a problem coming because they give you the authorities to build the hair of the country. They want everything for yourself in the country, for the development of yourself, and for government the citizen. It's very bad. So let's need to pray for our country. Thank you.
Thanks, boss Oscar. Let's get on to the next caller.
Thank you. Really?
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. I'm about
to go. Mohammed and above my proper corner, down Coast Spoon Hill, Western community. When the President Boakai got to know about peace, President Boakai, do you know about peace when you went to Lat divisions, when you went to Lat, and you were standing on the pulpit and telling the people, say, you were in Liberia? Did you think about peace at the time? Sometimes when our United Party brothers call, when they start to defend, they come about, peace that they're talking about today, it becomes, some of us begin to wonder, what a level of understanding when they took Liberia at the brink of war in 2023, when they accused President Weah of the 4 little death, when they accused President of 3 missing boys, when they accused President Weah of that patient girl that died, a princess. Every little thing over the last year was being done by President Weah. Did they think about peace? Or because Joseph Newman Baka has still our land? Because here he friends humanity. They go dig mine, they go steal the people mineral under the water, and land blow on there now. He show our land, then you come here, you can't tell us about peace. Oh, President Boakai, we told the Nigerian people that you were never going to defend us, and you are not proving us wrong. Everything we said about you, you are doing it today. You broke the CPP down, and now you are breaking our country down by sending our country to Guinea. So all of those that live in the border area should know. Guineans will be to that place perpetually, and Liberia are going to lose that land because of one Joseph Newman Boakai. Where is the 42 years experience? You, different how you guys talk about yesterday. It's a shame on you guys. You guys destroy Liberia, and shame and President Weah will return to power 2029. Thank you very much.
Spencer. Let's get on to the next caller quickly as we rumble through to go to the next topic that will take us home here tonight. Right here. And that is it. This is Boakai's administration, and that is it. Right. So for me, if you're talking, I will look behind to see whether you have the moral to speak to what you're speaking to, and how sincere you are. And the sincerity we look at. And what are you doing?
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah,
good evening.
Yeah.
Messiah.
Please go ahead, CD Babi.
Yeah. You know, we go to the man yesterday, we'll put it there. Scary for me, I did. The next year, the way I make talking, baby, I will know the next year. Maybe let God bless you. Yeah. If not so, then we don't know what these people doing. They'll just be dumping people. Let God bless you and give you long life, you and your children. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Next one, El, what are you doing quickly?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Kukuwe from Kawa.
Go on, Kogo.
You see, the issue of women is we are going on in that place. You see, the woman, you're pretender. It's just a pretend. Oh, you know about all the things that going on here and fetching money. All the money they do is so pretend. And they took our money and went to Guinea. Or the pattern alone is $1 million for both of them. And same money they use, and then they say go negotiate with the people. You can be English there, you can speak good English. So the good English that he care to the place now, that he found back on how many people there now, you come for that really 40 people. So then probably it's your food here. social can need all tricky or social trick. I want everything I will. Run through all everything I will, you know, is pretending. So the kind of man, I don't know how we move him for over. I was a brother, man.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. And we here, and we thank you all so much. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Maybe you got me?
I'm getting you. Please go on. We are listening.
Okay, thank you, Maybe. Maybe this is Washington Soup, and I come from Gizzo.
Okay.
Maybe from what the woman is saying, maybe this is very much embarrassing for the country. For you to look at our land for Gizzo, our land free, and this man is talking about peace. The reason why when they say the woman is not a Liberian, and I believe it, because no patriotic citizen, I don't care how weak you are, somebody will let tell your country that go, you put up resistance. This is bad, but no, all the person know the woman, I don't believe in the Liberian man. I don't care how weak you are. Patriotic citizen that will let tell your country free and then let it go. No. So a complete bad law. The new Bible for the country on a very still no AB. So we can say I think the citizen all over in the poor resistance. If our poor resistance every day will intimidate the beings so until it escalates into different things. That complete disadvantage, man. Maybe it's so bad. Thank you.
All right, thanks for your contribution. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Yeah.
Good evening.
Please go ahead, Chief. I'm listening. We are listening.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Isaac Lamito Dennis, the chairman for the Voice of Prince the country. I call from Pinsville.
Okay.
Thank you for the topic on discussion tonight. But my question here is that why the party can't tell the people the truth? They start document with the Guinean government, to build the quote unquote, how they call it, Mario Road building down there. The 2 more is expired. But when the people go find all they saw more than 7 different mining boat over the water, and that water not for Labrador alone. It's a boiling water down there. Anything you're going to do down there, you must inform the other government. They did not do it. And all of the people down there, money, including yourself, the money go and down there. So that one guy they put angry. Yeah, but they talk, they tell the people the truth. They say peace. That's why you know what they call peace. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, so the final one, and then we get on. This is it right here on this dial. We are certainly getting there. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah.
By the way of introduction, my name is Prince Beauty Terry. Commonly called Ronita from Joking.
Okay.
God naked them with their one more. And he said, man, let me put for internet in here now. That now Joseph Baka want peace. The man is fully said they say fully laboratory. If we to ask you now, let me put for the Baba.
Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Please go on with listening.
I call from along the roadside.
Okay.
Can I go ahead?
Who's this?
Yeah, this is Hussein.
Hussein, go on quickly, Papa. Quickly, no time.
Yeah, thank you. So, firstly, let me appreciate you always for the opportunity. And I also want to use this opportunity to say many thanks to the President for such a wonderful deliver this evening.
Okay.
If you will listen to the speech, it clears it that President understands what it takes to be a leader of a whole nation, more especially representing Liberia on the non-spirit council criminal side. I think it's very important that people recognize that this country belongs to all of us. And we all have to cherish the peace we enjoy today. See, AU is studying the president for such a leadership, ECOWAS, right? Everyone is hearing him for the level of diplomacy they are exercised in a very short period. So if people will say that the president will be too diplomatic, right? So I think we are models for all of those countries. You understand? We represent at the UN. So we have to
see, my question to you is this old man peaceful in Liberia? The conduct of his activities, is he peaceful?
Pardon me?
Is he peaceful in Liberia by virtue of the conduct of his activities against other Liberians, other opposition figures, and so forth? Is he peaceful?
So there will always be differences when it comes to political issues in the country. But you are a witness, and I think other people who follow the show are witness that the president has been very inclusive in terms of incorporating Liberians in the government.
Thank you so much. You know, one thing I don't like for people to do is to spread lies. If you want to say your thing, say it. I may not like it, but let it be truthful. Then I will allow you to. And why you doing?
It's very difficult. This is Ed Moka. You know, the guy that be playing from other Joe Boaga. Yeah, on a very serious note. And then when you know on another nation secret, you talk about countries that are holding permanent seats at the General Assembly. They are not eligible to take advantage of them. Then you say security seat. What about Israel now? Where is Israel? We're talking about security seat. Where is America? We're talking about security seat. Look, Boaga have disappointed the people of Lofa County. You listen to that guy. He said we call the government without selling the people take our place. Last night, that was the regret that was the disappointment he was expressing last night. You sit here, you allow your people to be displayed, then you carry your tears somebody say peace. What kind of peace are you talking about? We know that there should be peace. But are you being able to show the people that what you are doing, you're not supposed to do it? So if Domoya saying Hey, wanted today to come all the way, but one year and enter here. We'll sit here because we want peace, right? Are you telling you all right? No, a Boaga finished selling Lofa because of Wulugisi Manti. That you tell Boaga is terrible. Boaga could be playing this song in Guinea to carry on something in Lofa only because he want to have access to that Wulugisi Manti to start exploiting it. Because they see a stream. So this stream is going on here. How can a foreign force be invading your nation? You have Israel withdrawing, immigration withdrawing, everybody withdrawing for that. Boaga could have remained quiet. They say he to come up to die. What he has done tonight is that recording a play in Lofa County. I think the people are running away and going back to Guinea. Wait, all hope is gone. Nothing is there. So if the people want to take the entire Lofa, they can go ahead to take it. This is why we you subscribe to, and this is why we are getting lack leadership. He doesn't have the ability to solve problems, but he create problems. When you begin peace for you, you know what you need to destroy the major political party, the immediate party that left on the presidency. You know what you need to go, you break down his headquarters in the midst of his supporter. When we gather at the airport to receive our president, you send police to tear gas off. You brought AFL at the Rabat International Airport. When President we are returning to the country, yeah, it's a plane that they told to say AFL that you're not sending AFL there. You say peace. You peaceful. Then 1 year, you know what something happened here? Look, God will always protect his own. They think that you guys are holding on us. When it drops, you guys will be the victims. God will protect us. Thank you, AB.
Thanks, Edmore. I appreciate that. Folks, this is why it is. You know, these things when we are talking, that people don't understand, right? People don't get it. And some of us, we are not sycophants. That's one thing for sure. Boaga is not somebody who's supposed to be preaching peace. He has just disappointed the country, betrayed the country, and I see some of our folks and, you know, the Unity Party folks shamelessly they are there. Yeah, there is a parallel. Our peace does not mean we are weak. Oh, so you mean, so let's agree now. You Boaga, the parity of your reasoning. You think because George we are not retaliating and coming out, so you know that George we are strong, right? So you now know that George we are strong. Because you have done a lot of nonsense in recent time, that George Weah can just take a day to take you off your presidency. George Weah just need one announcement, Boaga, you'll be off your presidency. You will never move. You will never even move in communities. And I keep telling you people, you don't have to, no matter where your police or whatever you have, you will not go into communities. Your presidency will be over. But Weah is the one who able to tell you that not because I'm peaceful, I'm weak. Because many of you say, that man weak. Everybody gonna know he's not weak. That's him. At least for him, like we are demonstrating it, we can know exactly. Because if you have strength and you decided to ignore the strength because you don't want problem, then we know that you are peaceful. But you, Boaga, what is strength you get? What is strength you really get? What is the strength you have against Guinea? You are not respected by the Guinean president. You walk there, you came by, the man sat you in a little corner. Nothing good came out. There's nothing to show for it. And then you are here. And this is why I'm so interested in the second part of the show tonight. They see fun and mockery you play out of the fight against corruption. When it comes to your own, when it comes to you benefiting from something, right? Against other people, you will exert all the effort and use all the negative ways and negative means to deal with it. But when it comes to your own JMB, you will do nothing about it and you will play fun out of it. The recent situation is from the Rabat International Airport. Ernest Hodges was employed by President Weah as vice chair of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC. That man was appointed by you. You decided to remove another man and you appointed that man to his office. When you go Douazon, there's a place when you pass by Douazon, leaving from here going Douazon, the moment you pass by the Douazon market under the tree there's a horse. There's a horse. Immediately you pass there, there's a horse. It's in a see-through, it's a wire fence. They got out of cars there. That guy can be changing cars, Jelek. I don't know why it is. That guy, since Joseph Boakai came to power, the men who have been at the LACC, no one ever knew that man was more corrupt. You see, that's what it takes when you are working under the responsible government. All of us here, we have our own attitudes within us. But it depends on who we are working with and who we are with. That man was at LACC, he was not a criminal. Given you are a criminal, you couldn't demonstrate it on a we are. Right? But the moment Boakai took that man for LACC and carried him to the Liberia Airport Authority, boom. Look at how cruel that man has been. Listen to this. And I will show you this. The board of the Liberia Airport Authority, the people had a 9-count issues against that man. They raised it to President Boakai. They wrote that thing to him on the 3rd. They took it to Boakai. They took it. And I'm about to read them. I'm about to read them for you. Let us all read what the board said, so that you will know how Boakai is very terrible when it comes to this kind of thing. And the same thing is real, because when it comes to opposition people in the country, he will use IG, he using the security forces to flog people, beating lawmakers. But when it comes to him being on a threat, then Boakai is peaceful. Today, Boakai is exercising the same thing in the fight against corruption. When it comes to opposition figures that any corruption team came against, Boakai will be so rude, arrogant towards them, beating the people, grabbing them to put them in jail. The moment it threatens his interest, then Boakai is ready to be diplomatic and deal with it. That's the same thing Boakai has been doing and what he's doing today. So he carries the same thing towards the corruption fight. So I want to open your eyes to that as well. There are series of corruption cases involving his own that threaten his interest. Boakai can be peaceful with it. He romanticizes corruption fight when it comes to his own people. That's Boakai for you. So this is what the people wrote, and I will share it with you now. It's right here, and let us all read it. I will open it up, we'll read it, and on my page, after I leave, I will be able to post it, that communication from the guys and from the board. I will be able to post that as well, and you will be able to see where it came from. And because I just like for us to be clear with everything. So let us now share this. This is what it said. Let me read it for you. Let me read this for you. This is what it said here. They say, Honorable Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr., this was written on the 3rd of March, 2026. Dear Mr. President, there is a count. These are the counts. They said here in reference. I hope you are getting it. I hope you are seeing it. If you guys are seeing it clear, are you seeing it clear? I want clarity. I want clarity and distinction on this matter so that you get it clearer. And let me see whether we are getting it clear. I think you're getting it very, very clear. You are getting it very, very clear. This is a fight against corruption. This is it, right? Good. So let's go there. And this is it. Good. So they said, reference concerns regarding Managing Director Ernest Hodges' performance inefficiency. 1, they wrote this. It said, the head of the board chair. He said, I write to formally express my deep concern regarding the performance inefficiency of the Managing Director, Mr. Ernest Hodges. Over the past months, I and many others of the board have observed a consistent decline in operational effectiveness, missed targets, inadequate leadership that has negatively impacted the institution's overall productivity and reputation. Despite repeated internal reviews and opportunities for improvement, Mr. Hodges has failed to demonstrate the level of competence and accountability required of his position. His inability to provide strategic direction, coupled with poor management practices, unlawful actions, unilateral decisions, included in the following counts has hindered progress and placed the organization at risk of failing to meet its obligations. Counts of unlawful actions and poor management practices. That can one day. On the first day in office, the unilateral dismissal of senior leadership at the Liberia Airport Authority was carried out based on suspicions of financial impropriety, allegations of involvement in financial cartel at the LAA. Without the requisite board approval or supporting evidence, the previous leaders and the newly appointed managing director's team are reportedly receiving double compensations, resulting in increased payroll expenses. When they appointed him, the guy sat down by himself and selected people that he said, you're going to be senior controller, you're going to be this operation manager, you're going to be here and there. He grabbed those people and carried them there, gave them the same salary those people who were sitting there got. He took the guys up and told them, say, you're going other area. Those guys are getting the same salary. So for that one position, those guys are getting the same double salary. Right? Because the man you took up is still getting the same salary. The people you brought in, they are getting the same salary. Double salary at the Rabat International Airport without the board approval. He carried his own people in there. He didn't stop there. He took all of his people that he carried, all of them, that man who get decent house. I don't know whether he got criminal house or whatever, decent house. Right to Dwazon to the marketplace there. There's a house that you can just see through. You see cars that the man area there. That man lays right down there. And until he could get horse at the airport, somebody who thinking about country, love for country, who are thinking about saving the country money, that man decided to go to Farmington Hotel. I will display the receipts for you tomorrow. The man and his staff, all of them went to Farmington Hotel to go live there. All of them, they went to Farmington Hotel to go live there on the sweat of the country money. Bwaka and his people. This is what has been happening. Cantu, let's get to Cantu. Recruiting and hiring a full financial team without board review or approval. All the financial team people, what he did, he decided to hire them. Though the airport has houses for people, senior managers and so forth, yeah. But that time, the manager that he replaced, the general manager that he replaced, the managing director that he replaced, was already out of the country on sick leave, right? So he took his entire financial team that to Farmington Hotel, they can go sit down and be discussing how to divide the country money, how to divide the airport money. That's count two, the board that the board they're talking here. So count three here. They say that unilateral recruitment of consultants at the LAA and unilateral determination of consultants' contract and salaries without board approval. So you get ready and say, my man, you come on down there, you are consultant, come. Get your stuff. You go. The board does not know anything about it. Normally, consultants and things there, they will go through the board. I was a consultant before at the Rabat International Airport. My consultancy went through the board's approval. At that time, Musa Shana was the board chair. It went through the board. You could see it clearly. And these things are there so that whatever expenditure that you're going through, the board is aware of how you're spending the entity's money. That guy does not care because he's Joseph Boaga's son. He was a disciplined guy under WIA administration. He became a rogue under Joseph Boakai. That's what I told you people. The moment you work with Joseph Boakai, you can go rogue. You can be as decent as you can work anywhere else. Once you're working under Joseph Boakai, you just put on the criminal mentality and just start stealing. This man, empowered by WIA, he was never a criminal at LACC. There's no record that reflects on that. The moment he went to LAA, stealing entered him straight. Because that is what it takes when you're working with Joseph Boakai. Right? So the CANFO, it says here the creation of chief of office staff position outside of the approved organogram and unilateral determination of the salary of 5,000. He carried his own chief of office staff. The whole organogram of the era. Where they say, oh yeah, this is the managing director, the deputy managing director, blah, blah, blah. He decided to get a chief of office staff 5,000. Took the money. While people are struggling at the Rabat International Airport, their salaries are still down. That man took that and decided to say a chief of office staff will be making 5,000. They came to rescue now. They came to rescue people at the airport. They voted against the CDC because they thought that the management at the time was not doing better and they needed their lives to be improved. Now the rescue mission has come. Today, the money that's supposed to be diverted to them, that's supposed to be for prioritizing them, we have thought that. He decided to give 5,000 to his chief of office staff. The board highlighted that. Count 5. There is a real error corruption went on here. Now, there is it. Right? Count 5. The second 5. Intercane's contract fees of what? 1 million United States dollars were initially withheld after a refused request for 15% kickback. Intercane is a company that working with or the airport, and they remember working with SM Brussels and so forth here and there. The airport. The people had their money, 1 million that were already there and needed to be given to them. The man said he will not release that money unless they gave 15% kickback. They had that recording on him. Right? They said, but were paid following Bo intervention. The Bo had to intervene and say, what? Why are you both saying? The man said you want 15% kickback on it? You see what happening? Lena Information Hotel. Lena Information Hotel with his entire team that he carried. With the exception of the deputy, John Bowie. John Bowie, whole day, he in Kakata. The man said, for me, I'm able to drive from Kakata here and go down there. He the acting man now. John Bowie, he can leave from Kakata, he go down there. That man had been laying down to Farmington Hotel. Even as of now, where he asked for leave of absence, he gone to some kind of royal hotel that right close to the airport that they play Lena Air now. The budget enjoying the country money. That's the kind of life that Joseph Boakai gave these people. They never honor LACC. He never lived that kind of life. He will honor George Weah. He never lived that kind of life. But you say George Weah government was corrupt. People were stealing all over the place. Why this man will put criminal mentality? It was in him. But he couldn't have operated that on George Weah. No. He said, give people opportunity, you know their true character. But yet George Weah gave someone an opportunity, but it was difficult for them to have exercised that because the character of the president was suppressing all of that. I want to steal, but I don't want to steal honor the man. The man can steal honor like Joseph Boakai. So he goes there and he's ready to steal. Then you come on to this, Count 6. Count 6 says the refusal to adhere to the board's advice to desist from the plan to invade essential technical staff from the LAA residential property. He decided that the people who there, because these are senior management, they are working there. He said he will take all of them from there. They will move from there. I will come to you about the contract that he signed for the renovation of the airport for the housing units there. 64,000 United States dollars for each one of those houses renovation. Does it not build a whole 64,000? Count the number of houses that are down there. 64,000 for each for renovation. I get a whole receipt. Everything, all the documents and everything, we have them. We have them right here. So there's it. The refusal to reinstate employee James Saxey salary after slashing it half for allegation that the staff is a bar boy with no evidence. He just wake up. They say, my man, hey, you bar boy, I will slash your salary. He slashed the man's salary into half. He say, you're not putting it back. You just cut people's salary. You get other punishments. If you think you have evidence towards that, you could do that. He did that. The board told him to do it. He said, you're not doing it. Count 8. They said a continuous gross disrespect. The continuous gross disrespect. I just left for you to get this thing. Continuous gross disrespect shown to the board by ignoring the board's presence and authority. Then count 9. The refusal to turn over payroll and essential working documents to the chairman on board committee on finance and audit to facilitate committee's work, indicating that the LAA board committee on finance and audit was not qualified to seek such documents to facilitate their work. That's what they are there for. When you finish doing all your paperwork, you report to us. We will be able to tell the president what it is. That's why we are there as board. We convene and you report to us. That's what it is. So this was a communication that was written. So he said, as chairman of the board of directors of the LAA, Mr. President, I found it imperative to bring this matter to your attention. I respectfully request your intervention to ensure corrective measures are taken. Right? Is it not a troubling thing? Is it not really troubling to you? Is this not a troubling thing to you? Is it not a troubling thing to you? This man are right here. This man are right here. So, this man are right here. You look at your face. You see it there? And the man face there. So, you seen it? Guess what Boakai did? I'm about to pull out what Boakai did. You listen, they kind of grievous crime that when Boakai get here, but one CDC president they dismiss her, you will remove from your tenure position. You will diss that, subject you to LACC for investigation. The way Boakai can be trembling to deal with that. Boakai office. See the response that Boakai office did to it. To the man. They man with all the things I read. You'll see the response. There is a response that Boakai gave to it. You know, I like for us to get there. Right? There is Boakai's response. I have President respond, they are coming here also. Don't worry. We are getting there. I have President response here, so you are listening to Boakai response. After the routine this thing, instead of Boakai suspending this man and sending him to LACC, you come in to see where he will send him, man. And I will tell you why. So they say President Boakai accepts request for administrative leave from LAA managing director. This man is not suspended. The moment the thing enter on Boga decks, Boga told the man, say, just read me that you won't go on leave. Just read me that you won't go on administrative leave. I'm here to can't do anything to you. Just write me, say you go on leave. So what did Boga do? Boga decided to respect it. Boga said yeah, President Boga accepts request for administrative leave from LAA Managing Director Hodges. He said, remember, go on leave. The executive mansion. President Joseph Yuma Boga has accepted a request for Managing Director of the Liberia Airport Authority, Mr. Ernest Arrow Hodges, to proceed on administrative leave pending the outcome of the ongoing investigation into allegation raised by the authorities board of directors. Mr. Hodges formally requested the issue came up on the 3rd to him, Boga. So they wrote Boga on the 3rd. Then Boga say, just write me that you won't go on leave. The same thing he did in Brian McGill case. Just write me that you won't go on leave. Nobody coming to indict you or what? No. You'll be going about your business any kind of way. We know how to handle it. They country here for us. We don't want to deal with it. We know who then to deal with, how to deal with certain people. So Mr. Hodges formally requested a leave on 9th of March 2026, indicating his desire to allow the investigation to proceed without any perception of interference and confirming his willingness to cooperate fully with the process. In his communication, he expressed confidence that a fair and impartial review will clarify the issues raised. You see, son talking to pa, corruption son talking to corruption pa. They are now able to work together and mingle together to make sure. So they say the president have either directed. Now listen, you. The president has directed the Justice Ministry. Let me tell you why. The president, they didn't send it to LACC. The president, first of all, he understands that the LACC is robust, void of any political issues. So the president is now afraid of the LACC that he was using from the onset to chase out seditions. The whole LACC that you were using from the onset to take people from tenure positions. Every other thing he wanted to do, he was using the LACC at that time because it was in his favor. Like what I told you people, that is Boga for you. When he threatens his interest, Boga can be so much moderate. But the moment it goes against Boga, and as somebody against Boga, Boga can be so terrible. He will descend on you the bad way. But when it's now for him, and it's hitting at him personally, then Boga is ready to be moderate. You see the kind of thing that he's doing. Right? He sent it to the Justice Ministry. Do you know who the Justice Minister is to this guy? A question. When he used to leave from America and come here at the Justice Minister era, he used to sleep. Oswald Tuer. You know, my disappointment in Oswald Tuer is that he had been with the Methodist people. I think they are always respected him. You know, these are some of the people that whom, when we were in law school, they're teaching us the integrity associated with the kind of way they teach and so forth. And then we are always held in high esteem. You can bear me witness that I'm one person that when Boga appointed, he was the owner of all the officials, the cabinet officials that Boga appointed, that I said this was the best pick ever that Boga had made. I said that based upon who I thought he was. He's not that person. So that a brother here, right? Good. Or a relative here. So Boga decided to send this man to his own relative to do investigation. So Samuel Kofi Woods, the men who are the human rights people there in this country, you see them passing around all over the place, that they want in Boga office. They say instead of us sending the men to LACC for investigation on this matter, on these corruption allegations and so forth, we're not going to do that. We're going to send him to Justice Ministry to his own uncle. So his uncle going to investigate him. That the Boga man there. Now, when you see the loafer thing, you see how he's treating it, because something evolving friendship humanly is there and he's aware. So Boga will take actions that will protect his own, even if it is against the interest of the country. Boga will do these things. That the same thing he's doing to the airport there. Boga is taking action that protecting his own against the interest of the entity with all these allegations against the man. He will never spot the man out. And the Boga here say very serious, but we can fight corruption, but we can do blah blah blah. That the kind of corruption fighter it is. So I can remember there was an allegation against people at the airport there, Joy Yoden, whatever. Josh, we had took action, suspended Yoden and told them to leave until investigation, he decided to reinstate them after funding scheme up. There has to be action taken. Not to tell somebody, say, go sit down on leave. This man is gone. Then they can leave the country now and go by a business. He's not before a competent authority. Because that justice minister will come, what they call his own relative, that kind of thing that will happen, and you can't take it very serious and you think it's working. You see what's happening to this country? You know, when we say these things, you don't get it. That's your problem. And you're just think people like us will just talk out of the... No, we don't just talk. You see what happened? You see what happening in this country now under Joseph Boakai? Everything is gone. Everything is gone. All the integrity institutions and whatever they are all gone. We are no longer seeing them. They are all gone. The man hired his own procurement. Their own procurement man he carried out. They sing out. They call the guy Ruf Arno and Carufus Morris. He carried his own procurement man there. He fired the man on November 17. Why? Because the man refused. Okay, he carried the man on November 17 when they got there. That he won't procurement man, he carried it all. Right? So he decided to fire the man on December 12th. Because the man agreed to kick back. You know the procurement man, they didn't want to go back in there or what the place. So they kick back. He said, my man, price the thing at this level so that we can get our kickback. Because the man said no. He said, bro, you are procurement man, and that kind of operation he coming to do you. He fired the man. The old procurement man he carried there. That kind of life. Because he wanted 8,600 from Ego Electronic. And Ernest was asking the manager to inflict it to what? $67,450 USD. He said the man was inflated to $67,450 USD. Because the man said no. Just for something that cost 8,600. 8,600 for Ego Electronics. You said the memo inflated to 67,400 because the man said no, he fired the man. Your ask there, why don't you fire a procurement man? The whole procurement man he carried out, he fired the man. And remember, it is the man Kofi Woods who sitting now in Joseph Boakai office that made a recommendation. So Kofi Woods and that of Oswald Twe, that they are interested there. Joseph Boakai tell the man go on leave. The man is gone. Now the man laying down to Royal Executive Hotel right before reaching to the airport. That they play in Lena Enna. The man has a decent house right after. So now you pass by Dwelson area, you see the kind of see-through fence. When you're passing, those are you flying that route. You look there and here, there. So that man couldn't leave from down there to be traveling to the airport to come back until he could get a horse ready to the airport. I will give you other details, everything tomorrow. Thanks so much for the time. Let's get to the lines and interact with you on this topic. And this is where we are. Thank you so much. Nothing outside of it. And this is what we are talking about. We are exposing Boakai's corruption, no matter what it is. We are exposing Boakai's corruption in depth. Hello, how are you doing? The woman is not serious about anything in this country.
How are you doing, AB?
Yeah, fine. Let's hear from you right now.
Thank you for the recognition. You see, I don't know. Leadership ability is actually different from why somebody can call sense. That is why King Solomon asked for wisdom.
Yeah.
Because King Solomon, I believe that there were people in Israel telling, they were advising him, "Mama, go ask the public for this and that."
Yeah.
Spiritual people at the time. On a solo note, I believe that seriously as a Christian. But then he said, I need wisdom. But I mean, wisdom is a package by itself. So this old man, he got serious problem from the past, from the day he was, he got to know himself up to present, that he could not actually solve his own problem in his own home. Then you go give him bigger authority, they call it presidency. Where are we heading?
Really?
At the end of the day, those guys, I just heard somebody talking something on the other side, saying that if we are not careful, that particular area, those guys will be able to take that particular area. Saying he said that God is not making new land, and now he said
and now we are just left that topic. So let's just stick to this one here. Thank you so much. Now, yeah, let's just stick to that. We have had sufficient time on that. Thank you. Now, yeah, it's not in continuity of that. That's why I decided to apportion it. I don't want to discuss that Boakai Lofa thing anymore. It's a complete disappointment. I don't want to discuss it. I am discussing what Boakai is doing with his corruption affecting our country here now. Let's leave that Lofa thing, whatever it is. I'm done with that one. I told you that he ain't got no interest in that place.
Baby.
Yeah, how you doing?
Thank you so much. I wasn't about to call for Jacob Town Ria.
Okay.
To do. Baby, you're talking, you're suffering, you're talking, you and your family. It will not go in vain. Because what happens is you always tell us the right and we go follow it. It's not true. Baka, the devil say he was dancing with. Thank God that I go back to Lufa, dancing with Lufa devil. Lufa will feel before we have brought we join them. And the corruption that he can hear. People that now getting down every down talking now in favor. Because what the thing why you were behind we are for you get everything. It be different. Nobody can see when you house. Thank you so much. God will continue to bless you. God will promote you. Anywhere you pass, God will be behind you.
Amen.
I beg you.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Jesus married me.
Amen. Thank you. All right, so let's get on to okay. So let's get on to the next caller. I just have about 7 minutes here. Hello, how you doing?
Baby.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
What's up, man? How are you doing?
I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you, please.
You know the woman the true criminal. So all the boys are going on there, they are slow criminals. I say the women are real criminal when the government step out in the country. I swear to God. Look at how the country get every day hard in the country. No understanding of the country. Every day get in the street, get a hard, people get baking or the men saying in that place they're enjoying themselves with the country money.
Eating the country money. They're in hotels. Yeah. The people will leave their homes to go to hotel because they don't want anybody to even beg them and think that they're stealing. So they will go lay down in hotels in this town. Could you imagine that?
Look at the blank one in the street. Who did they get baking? Then you can get it out when they get put in there, but go enjoy themselves. What the
We're done. We, you know that is good for you Liberian people, and that's it. Hello, how you doing? Yeah. Good evening. Let's hear from you.
Yes, you see, what you know, say the Papinas, see what the fuck corruption, every you see what you're talking. There's a follow that you lie again.
Yes, Abu.
Can you imagine if you someone who got 9 times against them, who employing a brother-in-law, employing a sister-in-law to sell a chief of office staff to go to the Papinas state, then you get a leave. If the Papinas see what Boga finish or if anyone will see Boga and we really need Boga, whatever was the boy wrong.
All right, you're most welcome. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Arabi, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, this is Nathaniel calling from Finville, but the man who always say, you're not pastor, you're not the one. You're a military soldier. God bless you, brother. I always say it. Whatsoever you can be talking on our radio station, that God can direct you. For me, I did the book of Revelation, the revealed word. You will not never believe it. They were prophesied by Samuel in the book of Samuel. Samuel said, the people say they want a king. When you get the king will take everything from you. They say we want it. They say the papa, whether in wheelchair, we want him. The papa in a wheelchair now. He said, in the mansion, so like around want it. Thank God. That your daughter, that your daughter talking. She can always call you, my uncle. And the father talking here.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So they get it.
So they get it now. Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your contribution. Yeah, thank you. And why are you doing, man? Sisi, quickly.
Thank you, AB. God bless my son. No, AB, I'm bringing nobody. I'm going to say about that. Our Boga did the Label Post today. What is stealing? They may not steal AB. It is a government official not stealing. The mentor you are living on loan. And Label Post and say all the messaging of the reporting. So we'll go behind just get our group. So everything Boga did for me, and I'm bringing Boga. We look for it, we get it. You told us time will add number. That if you do your stuff, you go to the repo person. But the people say no. The man, I told you, he can see. He can learn in dirty buka. So they want.
Sorry, man. Sisi. Hey, hello.
Baby Gosen William, how are you, my dear brother?
I'm fine. Please go on. Your name?
Joseph Saros Adia Kona, the country coordinator in the office of Senator Mangel.
Let's hear from you.
Ebi, God will continue to bless you, and this is why you will continue to triumph over your enemies. Wia is coming back to the executive mansion 2029, and the people of Magidi County, the chiefs, the elders, the Zoe, have decided that we are waiting for 2029 with the leg of Senator Mangel in Magidi County. Looking at the way this man is moving, look in Grand Bassa County on the 27th of this month. CDC will be inducting over 5,000 just in the leadership in Grand Bassa County. We are not joking here.
So
these people came to loot our country. We will not sit here and allow that. They have been exposed. Thank God. Today, nobody can say that we are doing it. The one old age man, God told us that when a man is old, he becomes a child. Why should we give our country to a child? A man who doesn't have anything to prove to the country. No, Boga da 419 Pabe. He's a con. And that's why you see if they always looking like that. When I'm making it getting hard.
No, man. I'm beginning to know that one by again get how. No, I'm beginning get how. That one by. I want to put my hair on the chopping boy. I know you will not chop it off because that one he can't get that.
Let me pray for the Reverend President John Manuel Obon. We are probably relaxed.
All right.
Coming back to the executive.
Adia, thank you so much. Yeah, man, Sisi, yeah, sorry, you can come back, please. I beg you. And how are you doing? Medicine.
AB, thank you so much. AB, for some of us who know Boga Poli record, for corruption and criminal act for which do fire him, for which even soil fire him. We said this thing. We sank it as a song or radio station or podcast, and people wouldn't believe or are the one who are believing Boga behavior. They are seeing it for themselves and believing it. If you take an armed robber and make the armed robber police director in Liberia, you think that person will fight armed robbery?
No.
So it's Boga. These men were fired by two different Liberia presidents for the same height. Different time. And Liberia put me the president of Liberia. So what they wanted to see for someone we know that what happening right now. So thank you. We have been vindicated for what we know about what we told them, what we were saying during the campaign. Thank you so much, AB.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution, Medicine, and I appreciate you, my brother. And Elo, how you doing?
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please, quickly.
Yeah, my name is William Joseph Darcy. I'm the vice chair for Operation Mini Boss and Girls Association of Magidi County. Okay. And I love to be called on the Nukwe last born. And I call you from my Kakata resident in Magidi County. Today, corruption in Nigeria is not a surprise to me. We told people that Mr. Boga have nothing to offer the Liberian people but corruption. Today, people crying around on corruption. It's not no surprise to me. Now I told people I said Boga never fail because he will continue the corrupt attitude. Boga never fail because he want money for him. He work for Boga to continue doing that filthy. So I think the Liberian people will enjoy when the old man, 82-year-old man plus he work stay doing filthy. So how you think the Liberian people will enjoy? So we're still on inside. We pray that President we will come back and take off on the property. Thank you once again. My name is William Jack.
William, thank you for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? Let's get on to this one right here. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Lizzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you are going to bring your agenda about this business. So that the keys I want to give you. Yeah, to some Joseph Boga was our president. The policy continue our laws there. One guy who is Supreme card our garage in power now in the state. The policy continue our law. No money that Boga and all that money.
You mean for the fee continue our law? The for the fee continue our law.
What they need to we here. Boga and they want to pay that money. They eat on that money. So they say why you are chunky that is why you have blood. Okay. Is in the unity party blood in Joseph Boga says the blood. So that one is not a street so the people is sitting and praying that the man say I want to keep the money, but it is said it have to do with smell in prison. Well, you like it or not.
All right, thank you. We can hold you that. Sorry. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly, in that time. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah. thank you for the information given us. We thank you very much. You're doing well.
You're most welcome.
It's a famous play calling from Sena.
Okay.
Yeah. Give us all the information to make us to understand what all going on in the country. Yeah. Apart from the program, one of my I always send a request to you that you have to reach to us in Maryland.
Certainly, we are working towards that, and I can show you. And that's one thing we'll do.
Always call on that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll work on that. Yeah, I'll take that into consideration. Yeah, we are working on it.
Any information that you're busy down the line to us.
Oh, okay. Thank God you know that. Yeah. Thank you. And what are you doing? So at least anything you're busy saying, you're putting on lies. That's just all. What are they talking to you? Say that lies. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm Asa Lamido Dennis.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, you see, every topic I really sit down, and I think it's very germinating, most especially from that letter that you read. But I'm thinking that they both officials that wrote that letter. You don't think that the president will really do something to them?
Really, I think so too. I think so too. You're 100% right. He's not happy with it.
Seriously, that letter, it would, you know, that paper that somebody who had to forgive.
You're right.
You saw what he did to Yabe Koluba up to man, the friendship is man. So for me, in this era, I pity them. Another thing that has to do with the, with the brother who he said he go on sick leave. Let me be fair with you. These are the chicanery, and these are things the people can use to cause problem for we the people that that we are doing the serious work for the country. But however, God is there, and He was able to fill our battle. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? Quickly, hello.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call for people coming down Coastbone Hill, Winston community. I just want to ask a few questions. Where is Lijawo? Where is Amasi Miame? These guys were people who were having press conferences here on Ocean. Where is Santa today? Why are they silent? Is it because they are in power today, that's why they are silent? Or because they were against President Weah, that's why every time they have press conferences, highlight the corruption issue? Corruption is now walking in the streets. Why are we not hearing from you, people? Why are you people going silent? Where is Cotto Brown? Cotto Brown was one of the vocal voices. Where are they today? Why? I did not see what is happening out there. In my mind, these guys up the street is standing up against our country, and today all of them are milking it. That's why they are remaining silent, and our country is going away. So I'll be here. We'll fear the flag issue. I'll tell you the truth. It's no. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our president on national issue. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. And of course, we appreciate all of you for these fantastic calls that you are making and speaking to the issues. And how are you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Bob.
Yeah, I'm Nicholas Kofa calling from Ghana.
All right, Nicholas, let's hear from you, boss.
You know, the papa and me, I'm surprised.
Okay.
Because the men they're telling we the librarian is living unknown. The scrum of opportunity. And at the type of man I will go vote for to get online, to go vote for him to be president. I mean, I know what I do. And that way I bring most of it on my children. So that type of money, what the man spoiling, he leave a horse and he go sit down in with that to ensure our country money. Why we should get a market here for money to be going up and down, to come and go out. Why black people baking? He tell the man to go only lead us people. While they're talking, they must just talking, go and go rest when you're very careful. So we in problem. We in serious problem. Just the time of year, more the way I baby my heart. The year end. And what will do it? What will carry all through? I'm a prayer government give us long life. So they can see it. Who can't tell me that UP will come back again. They postpone UP. UP will never be UP will never become a leader in the country again. Because what they're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get on to this one. Elo, how are you doing? Quickly on the WhatsApp line. Hello.
Hey, good evening, my brother Eddie, and to the Liberian people. This is Joseph Curry calling from New York.
Okay.
Hey, Eddie, in the part about it, I know you guys said a lot. Even the campaign time throughout, you people told the Liberian people. And let Papa story, even from the Genesis, again, be corruption. Selling good, feeling good without salt water and things. Everything, nothing is correct. Look at George Weah. George Weah will tell you, say, yeah, I came from here, the struggle that I went through to have reached here. But then they on a struggle that to feed goat with salt water or salt. You tell me, man, nothing in concrete. But brother, we don't want to talk to the Liberian people. You people are saying it. These people are being exposed. So we all need to be focused for the future. Because we can't live in the past. We shouldn't mind these people with all their things. And I hope it be because all these scandals these guys were doing, these propaganda that were running around with the Liberian people, we need to have a month in review to review all the past errors that they have been making. And even at the end of the year, we go through it to be the year in review. We put all the great shit so the Liberian people can be aware of what he's doing. We gotta be clear right on all these things every time. Thank you, brother. You're doing well, brother. God bless you.
Thank you, brother. How are you doing, most of them? How are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, I'm Victor P. Cabo coming to New York, Sergeant Play. I'm calling you from Baptist Party to be precise, African.
All right.
This is why we told the people that the party is a political party that came to steal and to kill. Can you imagine you telling me that a man being a procurement, I don't know, managing director or whatsoever type, big carry, and he was fired because he refused to sign a book of document that doesn't make sense, and you take me to take the party government to be a trusted government, and the Liberian people will vote the party again in this country. I will lose confidence in the Liberian people because the party does not work the same and they solve the heat because everything the party do is lies. And there is nothing they can do that can please the Liberian people. So from now, we need to think twice that further to the now when we go to the ballot, we're going to vote the person that we see can give a law and respect and make Mama Liberia to be one of the best countries in Africa and in the world. Ebi, thank you for the show. Have a good and godly night.
Oh, you're most welcome. Say please. Hello, let me get on to this one quickly. Hello. Hello. Yeah, let's hear from you, boss.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we're hearing you. Let's hear from you, please.
Thank you. I'm calling you from the country where see what is going on. The VP is celebrating his birthday. I'm happy for you.
I want to talk about having a birthday to you.
No, I said, man, I'm calling for Australia country.
No, I know. I just came over. It's kind of way. Don't remind me about you. I beg you. I won't forget about you already. Don't remind me.
Okay, Chief. Thank you. Thank you,
go ahead.
Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chief. So, yeah, the people completely exposed into your life. You have one playboy called is information minister. What they taught on in the past, in the course of the CDC administration, they were claiming that what CDC were going to do, if they come to leadership, it will not happen to them. There was a story they were sharing, continuing to make for the Liberian people to understand that, hey, if you're put there, who will do this thing for you? Now, what I'm trying to say to your life, could you know that the information minister is brave enough to keep saying people are raising the prices that get up? No. When APRC posts the price of $950 LD for 1 gallon of gas in APRC, I expect people from Maryland, Grand Bassa, the even say gas at the same price for $950. Are you kidding me? Because he now want for the Liberian people to feed out the same thing that happened to CDC. It is happening to them.
Yeah.
That's what you saw the other time when the United Nations came out and put sanctions on entire citizens from Liberia. He said, no, basically, it was the minister, it was the official. At what time, they were not happy. But instead of him coming out to make for the Liberian people to understand what was the cost for the United Nations to come up with sanctions, he bypassed that. He started coming out with different things for him to feel that they are more different than CDC. So the people, everything they do is also than July. You raise the price per train up. Then you come and want to defend yourself to the Liberian people don't know what's going on. The people they are failed to July. So nothing they get to confuse the Liberian people with. Thank you for having the platform.
Thanks so much, my brother, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me get on. So we just have time is now catching up with me. How are you doing?
Yeah, thank you. Maybe Manika checked me on the last segment. More of these are happening to other places, but it's just for the matter of time for the facts to come out. That's what the guys are doing. This is the reason why the government is seriously struggling. Because if the money supposed to go through the rightful channel to benefit the country, any citizen, one person is sitting down there and taking it onto himself and giving a master court, what you will see happening in the country? You will see damnness. But the last time we checked, all autonomous agencies are telling us that they cannot give budgetary support. Okay? And the Senate sat there, the legislators sat there, they didn't checkmate them. They didn't make them to do so. When they become one man and take it all to himself, why is happening to our one? But check where your Freeport, all of the director, all the work, their salary have gone up higher than ever before. You know how much he take it onto himself? But he went to the legislature and said they cannot get budget support because of SYG and our legislature were not able to checkmate them to do so. So the question we ask the LRA is that every time they boast or surplus, the way is the surplus coming from? When all of these institutions are supposed to be contributing to the budget, they are taking all to that is sheer wickedness, man. You know one, you call it from people, you put it in your pocket, you call it from the country, you put it in your pocket, your one live or zero life. What kind of life is that? They cannot share wickedness. The last one I checked, the man that is responsible for Ambroman, he was sitting there and quoting the assistant salary. Give me $5 every month. He's on the $5 every month. Give me $35 US every month. Oh man, after they said that the young people should be doing that thing. What did Bwaka do? He said, resign, man. He said, I accept your letter. Thank for the service to the country. Service to country with a man that's supposed to be check-making people that are involved in corrupt activity. When they are involved, you either say dismay, then you say, oh, we accept your letter in good faith and thank for your service to the country. What kind of service? A old man like that will coach from the $5 anymore. Like me scratch that. The other scratch that government giving him, he said, because what? That's what I want. Protect your own, Papa. What do you know? I don't care how long the neck will last. They got to break very soon. We are there. Thank you, baby.
All right. Thanks, my brother, for your contribution. And thanks to all of you for the time we are going. And here we go. So if you see on the screen there, for those of you watching on YouTube and other Facebook page, so we are now reminding you, and I will make this my duty, that every night when I come here, will now remind you. So if you look on the screen and say, how many days left until the 1st of January 2029? How many days left until the 1st of January 2029? So there's 1,020 days as of today that is left. So let's just break it down for you in weeks, months. I like it. I love it. So how many weeks we have left until 2029, January? We have 145 weeks, 5 days left. We'll be there. How many months left until January 1, 2029? We have 2 years, 9 months remaining. 2 years, 9 months remaining, with 14 days left for us to enter into January 1, 2029. Then we say, how many working days left? The number of working days that we have. We only have 729 working days to get there. We'll talk about how many weekends days left until the 1st of January 2029. You have 294 weekend days. All these are important. This is why Unity Party don't want to do. They don't want you to hear, but we'll show you them so that they will know that it's slipping off. It is slipping off and it's going away from them. So, folks, until we are back here, God's willing, with another edition of the show on tomorrow, we want to wish you all the best. Let's keep praying for our country. Joseph Boakai has said, yes, peace. He has given up on the country. Let's pray that God will touch the heart of Dumoya to get his man back over so that we don't have the kind of tension that indeed Boakai has given up the country to. Thank you all so much for everything you have.